Well, she has given some of the instructions for how to use it. That's where her contribution.
She did.
And so then we
Pretty
have,
detailed.
yeah, exactly. And so then over here with Helma, what traits are we talking about, if anything? Is Kara? Actually, you know, Kara is involved emotionally in your mind, right?
Absolutely.
So that's there, yes.
My ability to make something really nice.
Absolutely. Your
with
cooking
spices.
skill is involved here. Perfect. Okay. And so now, so you have 4 cards. We are looking at. Sandra has 2. Yes.
How many are you going to spend from your budget?
Well, I think I will definitely spend 4.
I think I want to win this, so I'm going to spend both my fan mail.
Okay.
So I have 6.
How much fan mail can I use in this situation?
You are able to use as much as you like.
Okay, because she used 2, I will give her 1.
Oh, I see.
I'll use 1 on her.
Okay, so wait, let me get these in the right place. We have Helma's, and we have Max's 1. Okay. And then, Sandra, do you want to use any of your fan mail on yourself?
Yes, use all 3 of them.
Perfect. Okay. 2, 3. All right. Now we are really talking about Primetime Adventures card play.
Yeah.
Things all over the place and different little.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you reshuffling the deck after each draw?
After each conflict, I reshuffle the deck very carefully several times. I have been very
because
good.
I don't have to start counting cards and stuff like that.
And the entire deck is put back together. The cards that are used are not put aside. Everything goes back each time.
All right.
So it's the same.
Good to know.
All the time. Yeah.
I have one question. I don't want myself to success in this case, but would it theoretically be possible that I, in the conflict like that, would spend fan mail to get the producer card, because I think it's more interesting if I don't succeed?
In your own conflict, if you're involved, you need to act as your character's advocate.
Okay.
But if you're out of the conflict, then you can do that.
Right. So in theory, I could have done that.
Yes, you could have given me the card.
But I want this to succeed.
I completely agree. You all hate Eugene, so this is working fine. Okay.
Sorry to have interrupted.
It would be fun to give the story too.
Okay, well, you are facing 3 red cards. And over here for Sandra, she has 3 red cards in a in a different configuration. She has 3 red cards, and she has the low value. I keep forgetting the tie, but right now I'm going to say the tiebreaker is the low value. I think that's correct. If it's not, it is now. And so low value, and so she wins. Sandra succeeds. Okay? And Sandra, you had used fan mail, correct? So that was all 3 of your fan mail, and 2 of them will go back to me. There. That one goes away. And then over here with Sam, your own cards give you 3 red cards, plus your own fan mail gives you 1 more. So 1 of those goes here, and 1 goes back to me. And then finally, Max's card is red as well. So you have 5. So I believe that I have the high cards with the aces. So I get to narrate. So effectively, we have an action scene cut, right, from explanation, right? We have the explanation, and then, of course, we will cut over to what you are doing exactly as she describes. And we see the most luscious, beautiful, yummy-looking muffins that have ever been made. They are fluffy and moist. And so they who knows? I mean, maybe you use some berries that that you have also acquired in your many your many attempts to get good things to cook with, right? So you sacrifice some of your precious cloudberries on the muffins. And so the at first, when you provide them in the morning, and to people before they start work, right? Before people show up, before they start work, and they relax for just a little bit before their shift begins, and you have provided these muffins, I'm going to say that you have been very clever. You have not made it clear who these muffins have come from. So for most of the people coming in, they are just sitting around available for everybody. I am afraid that as the narrator, I'm just going to have to say there is a little bit of collateral damage here. Not everybody who eats the muffins is guilty of crimes against you and Kara. But to succeed in the mission, sacrifices must sometimes be made.
Yes.
And so I didn't expect quite so enthusiastic an agreement.
Nia said it doesn't really hurt them, right?
Well, that's what Nia said. And since Nia succeeded,
Yeah.
with her cards, that happens to be true. I am forced as producer to accept this. Because that's part
Good
of the
for Nia.
Well, it's what your character wanted was for Helma. It's what your character wanted was to have a specific effect, and that's what you got with your cards, right? I mean, I could easily, if you had failed, then depending on what the narrator thought, they could have killed some people.
I don't even want to know it.
Right. So anyway, the whole issue here is that you have succeeded in this whole enterprise, and you have managed to do some justice and get away with it, as a matter of fact. And I think that what I see in my mind is Sam leaving the cafeteria as everybody is eating the muffins, and we don't even really have to see the direct effects, except perhaps indirectly, that the workers are called off shift to come and replace, including Sam, who was not included in the next shift, but now all these people have to come and lose their break time and come and work anyway to replace all of these people who are clearly unsuited for work. And have to.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
For somebody who is doing a double shift in the kitchen, I seem curiously happy.
That's right. Absolutely. So there we go. Now, does anybody want to close out with any of the other?
I have actually a cliffhanger scene ID that would maybe turn.
Well, the best thing to do is simply to say where and when and who.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, since it's about Gerard and Marcus, we are in the kind of the jail cell or the arrest. But
I will describe it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. But it also involves Sam.
Okay, Sam is there too for some reason.
No,
okay.
no. But she's if I'm, because it's very short.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
So it's basically we have been arrested and all that, but I'm totally obsessed with Mark's problem solving and how that kind of fits into my big map and all that stuff. And we I imagine we being dragged to the cell and continue talking and putting stuff together.
I kind of like that idea, right? You guys are busy,
and,
right? They're busy. They're busy. They're busy checking, the barcode on your or checking your retinas, right? They're photographing your retinas, and you are still just having these conversations. Like that, right?
So that means that, and we are kind of fitting, and in my mind, and in the cell, I suddenly.
Max, do you want to give him a fan mail from the audience pool for that?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
easy. Yeah.
I see me in the cell just writing things on the wall, and he keeps talking. I'm like,
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, now
and then,
how is Sam involved? Where is she?
yes, because I suddenly I see that there is something on my board that I need now that might help us in this situation, and I realized that the person that I know that has been in my cell is Sam, because
I see.
she's been there, and she's a helpful person that gives me coffee, and I
Right.
might not have, and she also helped me with.
Right. Sam actually
Yeah,
spent
so
some time here after the last
Yeah.
pilot, after the pilot.
So
Right.
I kind of hold my hand up to because we have to pause our interesting conversation. Guard, do I have one phone caller or something?
No, you
Can
wouldn't call him guard. You know his name. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
Garth.
Yeah, this is Garth. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
not,
think that
I
I'm
haven't really
right to
described
meet-
it, but I don't really see a jail cell. I think you guys
No.
are probably just sat down at a bunch of different desks, and you're not allowed to leave while they
No.
decide what to do with you. They don't incarcerate people on this ship. They just
No.
have contractual results if they do certain things. There are changes to their contract.
I'd like to spend fan mail on both Max and Ola.
Got it. Okay.
This
Max
is
and Ola.
just too
That is
beautiful.
So,
Okay, so good enough, Ola. So you basically
So,
you are thinking about Max in some way.
yeah, and I want Sam. Can I ask the people that are Garth, the big
Sure. Yeah.
fat guy Garth?
Yeah.
Can you-
Excellent. I like
Please.
Garth already for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garth, I've known you for 20 years. Could you please get Sam? This will really help. It will decrease the paperwork for you enormously if you do. Just get Sam, and I will tell her something. You can you can hear everything that I say. You can even record
Garth
it on
wants
your.
to know
Yeah.
the passcode that permits you to call your sister. When you call her, you have to punch in a couple of numbers that allows you to get into.
You want to get in contact with my sister?
Garth is not a subtle person. He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
whatever. Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I've kind of. I think this is also partly to do with my. I'm moving away from my issue here.
We will work with that. We will work
Yeah.
with that when we get to your 2s and your 3s. Okay.
Yeah, next time.
Right. So excellent, everybody. Thank you very much. I think that's
Yep.
probably a good close.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now.
Wait.
I want to give Gerard fan mail if it's okay.
Okay. So Ola has
Because
4, Max has 2, and Helma and Sandra are all used up.
Yeah,
the last
that
one.
was worth it.
That's what it's for. So that's our situation, and that's our first episode.
I liked it.
Surprising.
I'm going to watch the next one.
Yeah. It's we'll talk more about it later. I will say that when I have played Primetime Adventures and when it has gone well, at first in the episode things seem, at least for the producer, you are saying, what am I doing with all these crazy monkeys wandering around and causing, this is nuts. And then somehow, a lot of the time, everybody's different creative impulses work really well together and things happen. So, yes.
I'm trying to find the film reference where there's someone poisoning people. Isn't there and it's a very a dark, humorous film.
Well, there are several, but one of them is called Arsenic and Old Lace, with these 2 old ladies.
Yeah.
Give people poisoned tea, and then their crazy nephew or son or something thinks he is Teddy Roosevelt, so he is digging the Panama Canal in the cellar. And so whenever they kill somebody, they tell Teddy to go down and dig some more on the Panama Canal, and that's how they bury him.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I do remember that. No way we're going that way.
No,
Max
no.
wanted to say something.
Right.
I was thinking about the story focus because Gerard had the biggest number, but if it felt like you.
No, Helma.
little-
Helma had the number. Helma had
Oh,
two.
was Helma? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Helma had two. Everybody else had one.
okay. Then that's logical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
That's why
The
I was
next
kind of
time I
keeping
will
your
have
conflicts
three.
a little bit. What is the word? Just how did it go? How did it go? And you guys just role played, and we
Little bit
didn't really
short.
have to put pressure on you, right? I didn't have to, and so the only thing I focused on really was Max's self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I felt it was a bit difficult because, I mean, Sam she's not really running to get into conflicts.
Right, exactly.
That
but
would
they
be
can
kind of
come-
atypical, so it was a little bit difficult to get there.
We'll talk a little more about this later. This is an interesting skill, right? It's an interesting set of skills for role playing. It's all the same things that ordinarily happen, but they are distributed differently among the people. So it's just the same logic that we use to have scenes in RuneQuest. It's just different people are making the decisions about about what to do. So it's an interesting process. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Good night.
Bye.
See you
Have a nice day.
guys.